Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, let me introduce myself again. My name is Valdha Verzanola. I am English Education Study Program Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teaching Science teacher in Fatah Islamic University. In this video, I want to read this book. Lead for reading again. Page 12, page 167, chapter 12. Okay, we start now. Are these the best years of your life? Which are the best years of life? All of us ask ourselves this question from time to time, and will probably come up with different answer. The reason seems to be that different periods are relate to different kinds of assignment. This article looks at specific areas of assignment and relates these areas to specific periods of life. Number 1. The ups and downs of life might seem to have no predictable plan, but scientists now know there are predefined life patterns that almost all people share. Today, when we live 20 years longer than our great-grandparents, and when women mysteriously outlive men by 7 years, is it clear that even then the games of life is really a game of trade-offs? As we age, we trade strength for ingenuity, speed for toughness, patience for reason. This exchange might not always seem fair, but at every age, there are some advantage. So is it reassuring to note that even if you have faced some of your prime, you still have other prime years to experience in the future. Certain important prime seems to peak later in life. Number 2, when are you smartest? From 18 to 25, according to IQ score, but you are wiser and more experienced with increasing age. Yourself in your 20s, around 30's memory begins to decline, particularly your ability to perform mathematical computations, but your IQ for other tasks climb. Say Berkeley psychologist Arthur Jensen, your vocabulary at age 45, for example, is 3 times as great as when you graduated from college. Age 60, your brain processes almost 4 times as much information as it did at age 21. This trade-off between sharpness and wisdom has led psychologist Dr. Leopold Belak to suggest that maturity quotients MQs instead of IQs be adapt for adults. 3. When are you healthiest? For men from 15 to 25, for women from 15 to 30, a man is in his best health in the decides before age 25. Say network interest Dr. Donald Tompkins. His muscles are firmest, his resistance to cold and infections is highest, and his body is most efficient in utilizing nutrients. Women, for reasons scientists do not understand, get a 5 years bonus. Peak health begins to decline when the body process called anabolism. Cell growth is overtaken by the opposite process, catabolism. Cell have been dying since birth, says Tompkins, but in our late 20s, they start dying rather than they are replaced. Also, muscle is replaced with fat. 4. Women also get an additional bonus of good health later in life. National Institute of Health figures show that the odds of such old age disease as arthritis, rheumatism, and heart ailments begin around age 60 in men. At age 65 in women, is it hard to deny the generally greater fitness of women? Life expectancy for men is now 68.3, for women 75.9, say U.S. again authority William Cannell. Older women with low blood pressure are practically immortal. However, psychologists believe that by entering the competitive job market increasing numbers, women might eventually give up their statistical advantage. 5. When are you most likely to develop disorders from 30 to 35? This surprisingly narrow peak is very real. The National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH, reported more than half of the patients in mental hospitals, male and females, are in this age group, men leading women by about 20%. But if we're most narrowed between 30 and 35, appraisal will recur quickly. Admissions to mental hospitals drop sharper around age 40 and stay down until age 65. Yet say psychiatrists between age 40 and 55, more people report they feel on the verge of nervous breakdown. Really first few actually occur, we become veterans at coping, says psychologist Marvin Collins. 7. Suicides, a measure of mental problems, peaks from 20 to 24, and then again around 70. Incidents of suicides are smallest among people with intake marriage, highest among depressed. 8. When are you happiest? You have the basic sense of yourself from 15 to 24, the best professional sense from 40 to 49, pessimism peaks between 30 and 39. San Diego State University psychologist Marilyn Berks and Linda Dutton found that before age 24, we believe that our happiest years are yet to come. Over 30, we believe that they are behind us. A national health survey agrees after age 30, we become more realistic and do not view happiness as a goal in itself. 9. The American Institute of Public Opinion said that the pessimist peak occurs when we realize that talent and determinations aren't enough to guarantee success. Lady Luck must help. 10. Also, youth good cycle sense of self-apparently does little to foster happiness. Parents who tell their teenage children these are the happy years, say legend, could be more wrong. 11. When does your sexual drive peak? Around 16 to 18 for men, between 35 and 40 for women. While the male sex drive in diminishing, the female is reaching her sexual peak. Some psychologists believe that nature arranged it this way in order to control populations. 12. When are you most creative? Generally between 30 and 39, but the peak varies with different professions. Mozart, a symphony and four sonnets by H.A. and Modern Sound Company is best known work. A Midsummer Night's Dream at 17, but most of the great music was written by men between 33 and 39 in his manual work, aging and excitement. Psychologist H.C. Lehman present the years for peak worn in many files. Grand Opera 35 to 39, musical comedy 40 to 44, chemistry 26 to 30, mathematics, physics and electronics 30 to 34, astronomy 40 to 44, writing novels 40 to 44, short stories 30 to 34, and poetry 24 429. The airline packs for all types of riding, painting and sculpture. 32 to 39. Architecture 40 to 44. Invention 30 to 40. And economics 30 to 39. 13. Took the peg in most welcome early most Nobel peers when did their top races in their late 20s and 30s. Creative people continue to produce quality work throughout their lives. Psychologist Dr. John M. Lice in the Ulysses Saint Adult explains that for the well-conditioned mind, there is not upper limit. At 71, those composers writing all of its 100,000 words by longhand. Voltaire wrote his marble over 30 candidate and 64. 14. By viewing lives various peaks, we can usually that feeling that we are part of giant gift and take plan through statistically, the plan is there. We must remember that every peak has many exceptions. Say MC Lice, the human life journey cannot be charted by a single carving line. Okay, I think that's enough. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.